Hi guys, Martin here coming to you finally with my final reveal for the Airfix 1/24 scale Hawker Typhoon Mk.Ib Teardrop Canopy version, the first version that came out, and then Airfix brought out the car door version later on. This is a kit that my better off bought me for Christmas 2014, the year it was first released. And then last year, 2017, I finally got to building it for the Spiffy Tiffy buddy build that I was hosting back then in 2017. And it was this time, exactly this time last year, when I was completing it. It's now 8:48 PM, Sunday, December the 16th. And it's been a year since completing that build, and I never did a final reveal video for it because I was holding off because I was going to do a diorama for it and photograph it with the diorama. Well, most of you all know that starting January 1st I'm hosting the D-Day buddy build, and the D stands for Diorama Day buddy build, and beginning January 1st and ending May the 31st. And the final reveal videos for that buddy build will be released on D-Day 2019, the 75th anniversary of D-Day, which occurred June the 6th, 1944. So I'll still be doing the diorama for it, but I wanted to show it. I thought, you know, it's been a year, I need to show that model in its final reveal stages. I also did a 1/24 scale pilot that my stepdaughter bought me for Christmas of 2016, and I used it in last year to complete that build. So what do I think of that kit? It's Airfix kit number A19002, and I have to say, most of you that have built it, it's just a fabulous kit, highly detailed. 507 parts, I can't remember, it's been a long time since I looked at the parts list, but I believe it's around 507 parts, and very well engineered. Everything went together like a dream, very nicely detailed, beautiful rivet detail, which you can see in the close-up images that you're about to see in this slideshow. The only things I'd point out is, with all the engine detail and the cockpit details, anything that's circular like the framework, pipes, hoses that go into the engine, you do have the parting line witness marks that you have to treat to make them disappear. So all those parts do have to be carefully smoothed down to remove those parting line witness marks. Now, you're always going to get parting line witness marks on circular objects, and the reason is let me just get a circular object for you. The handle of this file. Now imagine it's split down the middle, parting line goes right through the middle, and I'll do a sketch, I think, to show you more clearly. You've got a parting line going through the middle of that, and each half of that handle is produced in each half. So you're definitely going to get a split line down the middle. And why can't you have the split line on one half? Because this part there becomes undercut. You'd have steel wrapping around the part, so trying to eject that out is impossible because you've got steel wrapping around it. So it has to be at the point of least resistance on ejection, which is only at the point of the centre line of that arc, that diameter. And beyond that either direction, it's clearing away. It's not undercut, it's clearance. So that's why you'll always see witness lines around cylindrical parts. And that that witness line, if you don't want it visible, some people don't care, but when you're doing close-ups of large scale parts, you're going to see those witness lines. So you need to smooth all those down. So there's a lot of preparation work on all the engine and cockpit parts, preparing them to clean them up so those witness lines disappear. But other than that, it's a beautiful kit and highly recommended. My missus paid the full price for it here in America, which I believe was probably like $150 at the time, in 2014 when she bought, 14, yeah, when she bought it. And then a year later, I think it was a year later or 2 years later, when they released the car door version, you could get that kit for as cheap as £50 in the UK, around $70, $72 here in the USA. So it dropped by 50% in price within a matter of a year or 2 years. And that was a bargain, absolute bargain for those that bought it for 50 quid in the UK from Chadlam Toys. So that's it, guys, that's all I'm going to say. Excellent kit. If you've never built it and you love detail and you like large scale planes and you got the space to store and display a large scale plane, it's a fabulous kit. I've thoroughly enjoyed building it, and I love the Typhoon as an aircraft. It's just a gorgeous aircraft. The only additions I made were the fuse cables, and if you saw my build updates, build update number 6 probably, final assembly, I show how I built those fuse wires and stuck in the end of the rockets, because they don't come with the kit. You can buy aftermarket rockets that come with all the fuse cables, separate parts that go together, resin and metal parts, but I'd build it straight from the kit. So that's the only addition I made, those fuse wires. So enough waffling, guys. Let's move on to the slideshow, and then you'll see it again next year when I do the diorama base for it that I plan to do for it. So until then, guys, thanks for watching, and have a great Christmas if I don't see you this side of Christmas, and a Happy New Year to everyone. Have a good one, happy one, and a safe one with family and friends. Tally-ho, chocks away, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Bye.